Hello, everybody. My name is Gimme the Flow, and this is your quote of the week. This week's quote comes from Darren Rios. Now, I was scrolling Facebook. I stopped on this video. I watched it, and what he said really resonated with me, so I'm sharing it with you. He said, "If you do not sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes a sacrifice." And what I thought about that was if you do not give up things that hurts your progress, then you're never going to get to the destination. Like if you have a goal or a dream, you can't sit here and do things that like the steps you take are backward. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like let's take, any creative discipline or accounting or whatever, like any type of goal, small or big. If you're doing things that doesn't help that goal, then what you're really saying to the universe is, I really don't want it. Like, how bad do you want it? You really got to think about that. Because like I said, in the creative industries, especially like in music, you have to give up things in order to do it, like personal relationships, time, energy, effort, sleep. So it's like you can't be the best and you out here doing stuff that mediocre people do. Are you mediocre? I don't think you're mediocre. So stop acting like you're mediocre. You treating yourself like you're mediocre because you're not doing the things that someone at the top of their game would do. You taking steps back instead of taking steps forward. And that is not going to help you reach your goal. Your goal is just going to get further and further away because you keep on doing things that don't make sense. Like let's say you're trying to lose 100 pounds. But your ass keep going to Taco Bell every other night. Are you helping or are you hurting your goal? You're actually hurting it. So if you're not willing to put in the work and you're not willing to sacrifice for what you say you want, then you're never going to get what you want. It's just going to just be a thing a dream that's going to stay a dream. That doesn't make sense. You actually have to put the work in, guys. And there's a quote, in the Bible. Faith without works is dead. You really can't be out here asking for a man. Like, Lord, give me a man. And you ain't doing shit to get a man. Like, what are you doing? Like, do you really want a man? I don't think so. Like, or put any scenario in there. If you're not doing the work to get what you want, you're not going to get what you want. So by him saying, if you do not sacrifice for what you want becomes a sacrifice. That's the truest statement I ever heard. Like you can't be out here fucking with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Harry, Dick, and Tom all night long when you got to wake up in the morning and you say you want to go to the studio at 7 a.m. in the morning, but you out till fucking 6 with all these people. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you out here at the club at 2 a.m. in the morning knowing you got a session at 7? What are you doing? Like, you really don't want it for real. You don't want it. Like, I'm a prime example of that too, I think. Sometimes I take steps backwards instead of taking steps forward. And I just want you this week to go and write a list of things that you're doing to further you on your path, or whatever you're trying to do in life. Write a list of what you're doing to help that dream come true. And on the other side, write a list of what you're doing that's not helping you. If it ain't conducive to the dream, you need to let it go. I'm sorry. Even if it's something you love dearly, sometimes you got to let shit go in order to flourish. You cannot be the best while being mediocre. So anyway, my name is Gimme the Flow, and this has been your quote of the week. Have a good day and a better week.